Hello, greetings guys. So I'm on leave, Christmas break, enjoying my time, and this morning I got up and decided that, well actually this afternoon because I slept in because I'm on Christmas break, so I got plenty of time to sleep in, I drew my sleep. I decided I needed to go on a quest and try to make old-fashioned McDonald's French fries from before 1990 when they had true beef tallow in them. So I started this quest a long time ago. Actually, I'm a big fan of Malcolm Gladwell's podcast, Revisionist History. He had a podcast on this. It was really good. And link is right here. You can see it right here. Good podcast. I recommend you listen to it. Goes into the history of why McDonald's changed their recipe. Pretty interesting story. There's even a video on Malcolm's website that you should see with the interview on Good Morning America or some news show like that. And then on Hacker News, I saw this other article with a link right here that actually included the recipe, or what they thought was a recipe. The guy did a lot of very good investigative journalism to find a good recipe to use. So that's the one I used. So this is the podcast, sorry, not podcast, YouTube video about that quest to make those fries. And it took me a long time because I had to go get the ingredients. And then I had to go to 2 stores. But I did manage to do it. And then it was a long process to make everything. So I kind of go through the whole thing in this video. And I'll give you my closing thoughts at the end.
What are you doing?
Elijah.
What?
Come with me on my quest to make French fries from 1992.
I'm good. I'm playing Minecraft with Cameron.
You would rather play Minecraft than make French fries?
I can go buy French fries from McDonald's without all the effort.
But they're not the same.
There will be. They taste very similar.
They don't use beef tallow. No, they don't. Oh my goodness, you have no idea what you're missing.
Okay.
Dude, what do you like? Look at this. Look at this background here. Look at all these bands you have from the 1980s and 1990s.
And, 2 of them are the same band.
You love AC/DC.
I do love AC/DC.
You love Van Halen.
I do.
Come on, man.
I'm good.
What do you mean you're good?
I'm trying to play Minecraft with Cameron.
You don't want to go on a quest with your father?
Not particularly.
We need to find beef tallow.
I'm being a warlord right now. That takes effort and time.
Dude, you play Minecraft all the time.
No, not really.
Actually, you just got ungrounded, right?
Yeah, I am. Why are you recording this again?
I'm going to put my quest on YouTube.
You are not going to put your quest on YouTube.
I am.
Okay.
Are you coming with me?
No.
Okay,
You
bye.
asked me that question at the beginning of the video.
Okay, bye. I don't know, I'll give you 1 French fry, that's it.
Okay.
That's all it'll take.
And then I'll go to McDonald's and buy like 20. It'll take me approximately 10 minutes. Maybe less.
Yes, that's what I'm doing right now.
No, you're not. Okay.
Listen here, buddy.
You're gonna go like
My generation invented the internet.
Okay. Yeah.
We know how to vlog. We know how to do all that stuff.
You okay? All right.
All right. No beef tallow French fries for you.
All right. My generation invented the vlog, Mister. I invented the internet.
Right, but with no TCP/IP, you'd be done. No HTTP. The internet was 30 years old yesterday. Okay.
Wait. Cameron wants to say hi. Cameron said hi.
Does Cameron want a French fry from 1990? This is important. Made with true beef tallow. Tallow is Tallow.
He said yes.
Okay. All right. Anything else you want to say before I turn off the video?
I'm not going out in public with you and your phone, Mister. I'm like a 50-year-old man trying to make a vlog. It's very disturbing. But good luck.
Thank you. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, the hardest part is done. All of the French fries have been cut up. So now you have to soak them in sugar water, basically. Refrigerate the mixture of potatoes in the fridge for 30 minutes. Here we are, cooking the oil. It's getting there, it's melting. Oh, the Crisco. Shortening, I should say. Unfortunately, I don't think we got enough oil or Crisco. We should have 2 containers. Oh well. We'll make it work. Here we go. Epic rendered beef tallow, grass-fed. Ooh. Total fat, 14 grams. It's in 1 tablespoon. There it is. Got this at Whole Foods. It's pretty good. Put that in there. Get ready. You gotta fry them twice. It's kind of weird. Okay, check out our oil temp. It's gonna be 375, 400. Fries already. Okay, here we go. We're gonna put them in now. Let me get my handy dandy dropper here. It's my dog Nala. Our dog Nala. Okay, here we go. It's gonna be ferocious, I think. As I mentioned before, I don't have enough Crisco, so I might do it in 2 sections. And then you gotta mix it around a little bit so it doesn't turn into a mega fry. A lot of them are going in. I got 4 potatoes, but only enough Crisco for 2. Okay. So we'll set the timer here. I can fit them all in, I might as well. Might as well do it, right? Temperature is really falling. Oh well. It's my first time, so hopefully I don't screw this up too much. You know, it might take practice. Okay, our timer's off. So now we gotta take them out. That was just the first fry. This is harder to do with my scooper than was putting them in. I might switch tools here. There we go. It's like a strainer thing. And you gotta pull these off in the refrigerator again. It's been weird. I'm going through the hot and cold cycles here. There we go. In the fridge. In the fridge. And then you have to add the secret ingredient, the beef tallow. Trying to add it gently so I don't cause a fire or burn myself. It's in there. Ooh. Ooh, it's cooking. Okay. Beef tallow is in there. Temperature's good. And here we go. We're just gonna gently put them in there. And this time, I'm only gonna do about half of them. Ooh, it's getting pretty. Pretty exciting. Okay. Do about half the time. I'm gonna put a little more in there. It's hard to tell how many more we can put in there because the pot. And it's got the beef tallow in there, and it is definitely cooking. Ooh. Feels a little different. Getting crunchy. It's 5 to 7 minutes. Hang on.
It's like a regular fry.
Oh, you know what? I forgot an important critical ingredient.
What?
Salt.
Yeah, tastes like a regular fry.
I forgot salt. Mmm.
Tastes like a regular French fry. It tastes nothing different. I think all you did was change the boiling oil.
I think it tastes pretty good. What do you think, Mommy?
I mean, it tastes normal. Like a regular French fry.
Does it taste crispier?
Not really.
They are really hot, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure if you replace these with regular McDonald's fries, gave it to me, I wouldn't know the difference.
Anyway. Okay, so myself, my son Elijah, my wife Linda all sampled the French fries, and they were pretty good. It does take a lot of effort to make these at home. I think if you set up the process and you streamlined it, you can make them very quickly, but you got to fry them twice, which is kind of odd. I don't know why they do that. And then you got to soak them too, and basically sugar water. And it takes a lot of time. This is my first time doing it, so but it's a long process, so a couple hours at least. Maybe if you're really focused and you get distracted, a couple phone calls here and there, maybe you could do it faster. But was it worth it? Maybe if it's Christmas break and you got nothing else to do, is worth it. But as Elijah pointed out, you go to McDonald's and get them really quickly. He did not notice a difference. Of course, he's never had a French fry from 1990 because he wasn't born then. He wasn't born until 2005. But it is funny that he didn't notice a difference. I thought they were certainly fresh and hot, which you can get at McDonald's if you get lucky, right? But they were good. I might experiment more with the recipe, like maybe try thicker potatoes instead of 1/4-inch slices. But overall, I think if you like to cook, it might be fun, and if you have the time. So good luck.